Hello everyone and welcome to the Man United Agenda. So today guys, we are joined by as the face as always. Let's give a big round of applause for Big Phil. Hello Big Phil, welcome back. Hello Mr. B in the corner as always. On Monday, brilliant. And let's give a big round of applause for Britt. Welcome Britt, welcome.
How are y'all doing?
Brilliant. And we're still waiting for Talk MU. Talk MU will be joining us in a few minutes as well, guys.
Wonderful.
Absolutely brilliant. Quick one, guys. I'm going to say to everyone quickly, where we're not talking, can we mute? Because there's a lot of noise, like this weird noise going in the background. It could be my phone. I'm not sure. So
I'm sure.
if we could mute ourselves for a second, guys, and I'll be able to tell you if it's me or not. It's not me. It's someone else. So, guys, if we keep ourselves on mute until we're ready to talk, and if we do want to jump on board, then we'll do it. So let's start off. The first thing is now, let's talk about sell or keep. So this is a show. We're going to play the game. Guys, if you're watching the show, please let us know what your thoughts are on selling and keeping. So let's start off with the first contender. I'm going to put you on big screen as well as we're talking. We start with the goalkeeper. David De Gea hasn't had the best of season for the last 2 or 3 seasons. And a lot of fans are on his back. I still believe he's our number one. But a lot of you guys on here on the panel probably think it's time for David De Gea to leave. So let's start off first of all with Mr. B. You're going to be on a solo screen, Mr. B. Sell or keep David De Gea?
Keep. I don't know how to go. Keep him.
Yeah. Elaborate a little bit on it.
Well, I still think he's our number one. He's our best goalie. As I said, my thing is, do I talk about Henderson as well in the same clip? Yeah, I will talk about Henderson as well. De Gea is on 375 grand. I don't think we're going to be able to sell him anyway, but I do believe that he is a better goalie than Henderson is at the moment. So the best option for me would be to sell Henderson with a buyback and keep De Gea.
Okay. And we can welcome Talk MU to stream. Welcome Talk MU. Pleasure having you on. Pleasure having you back on.
I'm late, mate. So I'm late. Just had some things to do.
That's all right. We're on the first candidate. So as you join us in the corner, let's go to you next then. Sell or keep. Yeah. So we're talking about David De Gea. Do we sell him or do we keep him?
Well, in my opinion, yeah, since he's been at the club, he's been great for us and everything else. But I just think we're at that stage now where we have to just move on. You know what I mean? So just let him go. I don't think he's 100% happy at the club, to be honest with you. I think he's got his eyes on Spain. I think he wants to go back home. So, you know what? It's time to throw Henderson, if he's going to be the one, just, sort of throw him in at the deep end. So
you're selling. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to Big Phil. Big Phil, sell or no. I'm not agreeing at the moment. Yeah, I'm hurt by these guys right now. I'm not having it. I am not having it at all tonight. Sell.
Phil's already said sell.
Go on, Phil. Talk to me. Please help me out here.
No, I'm one for keeping David De Gea.
Oh.
Right. David De Gea has been saving our ass from the time it was Jose Mourinho, from the time it was Van Gaal, even under David Moyes. Right? If he was in his mid-30s, right, then I may consider selling him. But he's only 30, right? He's right now entering the prime of his goalkeeping career. That's just my opinion, right? He's still our number one goalkeeper, still better than Dean Henderson, which we'll probably talk on in a little bit. And yeah, I'm keeping David De Gea.
Thank you. Amonde's all quiet. Come on, Amonde, talk to me. David De Gea this season hasn't had the best season for the last few seasons. So what are we doing with him today with you? What are we doing?
I disagree. It's all right saying, he's been our great servant and 5-10 years ago, he was smashing it, one of the best. He's not. I'm talking about now, present day. So I believe we should sell, and the reason being because I think there's going to be a transfer train start kicking off as soon as Ola back from Atletico Madrid's up for sale. He could go home to Atletico Madrid and play in Spain, take his wife and newborn baby, and we give him a pat on the back and say, "You're a club legend here." I think we're going to sell him. I think that was in the making from a long time ago. Straight away, put on your wall next to George Best and all the other legends from the past. Let's move forward. So I'm thinking we should sell him because I think it's already in the pipelines that he's announced he wants to go. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been dropped on £375,000 a week. I think he's already said he wants to go home, and that's why you're seeing all these rumours about Atletico Madrid's keeper probably leaving. It's all been set up. Things we don't even know are starting to come to light now. So sell him and say thank you very much, and put that shirt on your in your shed.
Oh, Brit, sell or keep David De Gea?
It's a sell. That phone call comes through. I am not holding out for more money. Hey, give us more. We want more than market value. If he wants out, facilitate the move. I'm not saying go cheaper than what the asking price is. I'm not trying to get a few more hundred out of him, but that call gets made with the right offer. He's better than Henderson, yes, but in a lot of ways, with a slight improvement, Henderson can be right there, and he's a lot cheaper, and there's the market too, and it won't be this exorbitant amount of weekly wage that we're paying him. But if he wants to go, facilitate the move, let him go. You've been a great servant to the club. I'll put your shirt on my wall right next to George Best.
I think with Henderson, he needs to be just put in there so we can lose that sort of, that tightness, that sort of, that kind of feeling of like, oh, it's my turn now. He's got to get over that. It's my turn now to being like, right, I'm number one now. Because if the more you keep putting in that position of it's my turn now, I'm going to get a goal. He's always going to be a little bit uptight, a little bit kind of too eager to impress. He needs to relax. Just get him out, get him in. De Gea's gone. Ciao.
Okay, for me,
Solo, one sec, Solo. I just want to ask a quick question. Do you think that Henderson is a better goalie right now than De Gea?
No.
Well, he's not. Listen, but it's all right. We say that, but I think he is. It's there. I think it's there. It just needs to be, like I just said, he needs to be put in there so he can just lose them shackles and just get on with it. And I think he's going to be just as good, if not better.
I also think he's better than that at the moment. I know it's close. You might say it's close, but I just think he's better. He's for the future. He's going to be better. He's got the presence. He's got the confidence, and he wants that role. I like people with character who wants that role. De Gea is like that. Henderson is like that. So for me, I think he's a better keeper.
Okay, for me, I'm going to stick with De Gea. De Gea is still our best keeper. He's a lot better. He's a lot better than Henderson. I think he should be our number one. And I keep going back, and I will always go back to it. The whole thing with Man United, when we brought Mark Bosnich in, Mark Bosnich was this whole like messiah. Oh, he's going to do this. He's going to do that. He reminds me, Dean Henderson reminded me of a Mark Bosnich. He can't even kick the ball far either. That's what makes it worse. Yeah, I know. You're looking at me. He can't. If you watch him kick the ball, he can't kick the ball that far. I know. Yeah, watch it. So for me, David De Gea all day long. But unfortunately, myself and Big Phil's been outvoted with the panel. Majority of the panel have gone with keeping Henderson, selling David De Gea. So we've lost that round. So before we come to the comments, guys, we will get to your comments.
Was that 3-3?
Pardon?
Wasn't that 3-3?
Did you say keep De Gea as well?
Yeah.
Oh, 3-3 then. Okay, 3-3. Oh, sorry, I'm on there. I see I'm on his
I know you don't take no notice of me, but it's all right.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry. You know what the thing is? My notebook's not here. You see, I'm just going off the cuff tonight. I've not prepared anything.
Cool,
I'm just talking. Yeah, cool. I'm just talking tonight. So, okay, 3-3. So that's a tie. We'll come to a tie break right at the end of the show then with David De Gea. All right, guys? We'll come back to it. So, let's go to the next one, and we are going to now talk about Henderson. So let's start off with Big Phil. Big Phil, sell, keep, or loan Henderson?
Okay, so we're doing loan now.
We might as well throw loan in because, throw loan in for him.
Phil's been thrown by that.
I mean, listen, I know Amande made the comment that Dean Henderson is going to be better than David De Gea. That's a big call, and don't get me wrong, I would love to see that, right? But don't forget, this is a David De Gea that was compared to Manuel Neuer. This is a David De Gea that disposed Iker Casillas from the Spanish national team, right? Those are two big names. Though they, in my opinion, are the Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo of goalkeeping for the last probably 10 years. That's just my opinion, right? Dean Henderson, if he is going to be better than David De Gea, and if he wants to see first team football, in my opinion, he has to be on loan. And I leave it at that.
Nice and easy. Monday, advocate for Dean Henderson. Talk to me about Dean Henderson. Sell, keep, or loan? Keep him.
There's no point signing him bumper 150,000 a week contract. Obviously, something going on there. He's demanded. He's got into the side. So it's the first time in years that he's got into a side when De Gea's been there, which suggests that De Gea, which Big Phil keeps talking about, like the good old days, reminiscing about the good old days of De Gea when he was winning Player of the Year. This is 5-6 years ago. He's not. And I'm saying about now, maybe he might not reach those heights, Dean Henderson. But at the moment, I think he's better than what we got in De Gea. So I would keep Dean Henderson. He's an English boy. I think that's got a big thing to do with it. He's friends with Harry Maguire. He's organised the defence really well. And I think you got to give these players confidence because we've got rid of a lot of players over the years recently where we've sort of like shot them off and maybe we made a mistake there. Let's start bringing the ethos back into the club. Bring these homegrown academies players back in and say, sorry, De Gea, we're not spending big money anymore. We can play quality players with the heart of United he clearly wants to do well. And he clearly wants to be there, and he clearly he's up for the challenge because he's taken on to get head to head. They're bumping like that, and he knocked him out and said, "Going to send him back to Spain," just like Floyd Mayweather was going to knock out Logan Paul this weekend.
That's the thing. That's one of our words in our sort of slogan is courage. You've got to have the courage, not just the players, but the management as well. If he's there on our wages and he's in that first team squad. Get him played. This is what I'm getting at. Just get him played. Players.
That's what I'm saying. We kill a lot of players. It's only 11 people in one side, but you kill it up. Look at Lingard. He's proved he can do the business elsewhere and everything. I was not saying he can do it for United, but sometimes you can kill players' spirits. And I don't want to head Dean Henderson after this year getting us shown. It's like showing him cake and then taking it away at the last minute. Like you're feeding a baby. Like you give him a game and everything goes, you're in, and then. You go to buy it and there's nothing there but a loan deal if Big Phil was in charge.
That's brilliant. Big Phil, they're bringing you out, mate. They're bringing you out. So, okay then. So I'm going to say something and then we're going to go to... Actually, you know what? I'll keep my comment because I'll remember my comment. Well, I'm coming to on Monday and this is almost going to be like a studs up show, but it's not. Let's talk to Britt. Britt, are we going to be sitting there? Are we going to be selling Henderson, loan him or keeping him as number one?
This will depend on whether that phone rings for David De Gea. I know it's a very, very on the fence thing to say right now, but fact of the matter, that's what it is. I don't think Henderson will sit behind David De Gea again. So if that phone does not ring for De Gea, we try and just put him out on loan. If we can't even do some loan deal and somebody does call with an attractive offer for Henderson, I'm not sitting around. I'm not waiting. One of these has to go. Which one it is depends on which phone rings for me. So let's go with loan. Let's see what they had to say when they give us a call.
If Britt was in charge, we end up with Tom Heaton and goal.
Well,
sorry. Who we got?
We got Sam Johnson. So
Wait, Sam
this is what
because
this is
because Britt wants to get rid of
Who's
thing on
Sam
loan.
Johnson?
Right?
It all
Thank
depends
you.
on the phone
Wait,
call,
we'll come
though.
to you. We'll come to you.
It all
in a minute,
depends
Mr.
on
B,
the
about
phone
that.
call. If we get the phone call for David De Gea, Henderson's staying. We're not doing nothing with him. Henderson will stay. We won't do anything. If the phone call does not come for De Gea and it comes for Henderson, let's try a loan deal first. And if that can't be bartered, sell him. But it all depends on who the phone call comes for.
Yes. Talk MU. Let's go to you now.
Okay, right. Firstly, I don't think there's going to be any phone calls for De Gea. We're going to be the ones making the calls. I think we're going to make the calls. Secondly, we can't put Dean Henderson out again on loan. That's just, we can't do that. No way, we can't do that to him. Now, the other angle we need to look at this from, in my opinion, is the fact that if we do get a new centre-back pairing, then Ole may well decide that, you know what, let's give De Gea another sort of, half a season or so to try and gel with a new centre-back pairing. If we get, let's say we do get Varane. If we get Varane, no, I'm not saying that's what I want to happen on Monday. I'm just saying this might be something that Ole may think about. Because I've seen you shake your head, so I've seen that head go like, no. Right, but this is what we've got to think about. Is if, Ollie's got to think about like the what's the word? The consistency. That's it. Yeah, he's got to think about that, because if he gets in a Varane or whoever we get at the centre back position, and he goes straight in with it alongside Harry Maguire, then he may just think, you know what? Okay, this might be just what David De Gea needs, and we'll soon find out anyway, won't we? But that's maybe an option. But in terms of, like I've just said, we've just got to keep Henderson. If De Gea's in plans for leaving, Henderson has to be the number one, and he has to be told that now, whilst he's playing for England.
Okay. Mr. B, Hendo or keep, sell or loan?
I'm going to agree with my bearded brother down there. I think everything he said, I would agree with Greg, because I'm not bothered which one goes. I just want the money to be invested into the club. I'm not bothered. If Henderson goes, oh man, try and get the buyback. I agree with Rise. We can't loan him out. We can't loan him again. You know what I mean? That would really piss him off, and then he'll probably never come back. But if we sell him and dangle that, or maybe sell it in a way where, look, we can't get rid of De Gea now, but we know you're better than him, or we know that you're going to be better than him. Let us keep De Gea happy. Maybe he ain't going to want to do that. I see him on there shaking his head again. Let me cover up your head, I want. You know what? Sell Henderson. Keep De Gea, sell Henderson. Yeah.
Okay.
With a buyback.
Yeah, okay. So for me, I'm going to sit there. I'm going to say sell or loan Henderson. And the reason I'm going to say sell or loan Henderson, again, I'm going to say with Britt, it depends on what phone ring first. But if the phone was to ring, please let it be Henderson first. Because I've seen him made more mistakes this season, which is more obvious than when you see David De Gea makes one. Plus, on top of that, at the moment, Man United, at the moment, I know you're saying on Monday about Maguire is English, he's friends with this, he's friend. We are friends united now. We're bringing back all the people that are friends, and the club is not getting run in a management way. So when you're sitting there criticizing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it's a friends united you're criticizing, because all of these guys are friends outside. Come next season, I guarantee you we see Rio Ferdinand at Man United. Friends united. And that's the way I look at it. So for me, I don't want Henderson to be at United. I don't believe in Henderson. I honestly don't believe in him. All the hype because he's British. No. I know people would say, oh, but if his name was a foreign name or something like that, you'd be... No. I've seen him play and I just don't believe in the player. Sorry. That's my thing. So I'm selling him. Brit's on the fence. Mr. B's on the fence. Talk MU is keeping.
No, I'm telling you.
We're not on the fence.
Sorry. Whoever calls first. Whoever calls first, basically. Talk MU, you're keeping that. You're keeping Henderson. Armando's upset at me because he's keeping him. And I'm gonna say that Big Phil is selling or loaning. Yeah, doesn't matter. So, Armando, would you mind hitting some of these comments out, please?
No, don't read that one. Don't read it. Don't read it.
Hi, Charlie. How you doing, young man?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need link. We got it.
Oh yeah, he's got it. Yeah.
Okay. So, hi, Stephen. How you doing?
Hello, Stephen. Hello.
A 10 for the way he scored 6 penalties.
Stephen,
always Stephen, isn't it? Good evening.
All together now, everyone. Everyone, all together now. Amy says, "Good evening." It's good to see you all. Well done, thank you, Stephen. I hope it's not another joke, Stephen. Unfortunately, you couldn't save your ass in the UEFA final.
Stephen and his joke. Mute Stephen. Yeah.
Everyone say hello to Paul Carr, one of my brethren.
Yes,
Paul.
Hi,
Paul, Tottenham supporter. We love you, Paul. Hi, Rich. And Rich, everyone tune into Rich's show and Stephen's show.
9:15. Rich is going 10:15 tonight, guys.
Rich is going like a 2-part series, isn't he? On 1 to 11, is it?
Yes.
Or Bet Team and thing, yeah.
I think
everyone tune into that. That's good stuff. Good view.
And remember, if you haven't seen Stephen's show today, brilliant show from the F1. So tune into that as well today.
I need to check
all
that out.
weekend too. All weekend.
Yeah.
Everyone say hello to Melina.
Hello, Melina. Hello, Melina.
Yes, hello.
Hi, Melina. How are you? Rich says, "I'd sell Fred, but realistically, how much will we get?"
We'll get to those guys in a minute.
Melina says, "Hello, Phil and Wendy Solo, Mr. B, Brit, and Talk MU." She's covered everybody.
She does.
Thank you.
Rich Sport says, "Henderson, good enough to be number 1." What about Donnarumma?
Donnarumma's Italian. He's not
Italian.
He's not
Free
Free transfer.
Yeah, but he's Italian.
Yeah, free
He's not
transfer.
going to leave Italy.
Anthony, hi Anthony, how you doing?
Anthony. Hello, Anthony.
He says, "Big up to the panel." Anthony's a top man. Stephen again says, "Stephen is not a top man. He's a joker." He says, "I've shared my YouTube channel to Video Playing, as well as Twitter. Keep smashing the like." Oh well, you're not a joker. We love you really. Then
thank you, Stephen. We love you really.
Yeah.
Hellos,
Come on.
Internal hellos. Internal hellos. Oh, come on, Talk MU. Come on.
Can't help myself.
Get this reunion over with, man. Stream shared on Twitter. Brilliant.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Rich. Thank you.
Okay, yes. Internal hellos and loving. Rich Sports says, "Talk, is this going on my stream? Sorry, is this going the way my stream went last night? Coaches, etc." What does that mean, Talk?
Oh, we did a stream last night on Rich's channel. We was talking about the coaching and problems and stuff.
We've got that on Monday night. We got that Monday night.
Yeah, I think it's going to be that'll be a good stream. It was a good stream last night on Rich's channel. Always.
Everyone check that out. Rich Sports.
We got that on Monday night. Coming Monday night.
Anthony says, "Question for Armandi: would Anthony Martial fit into the Arsenal squad and their style of play if he went there?" In a word, yes.
All day long.
Yes.
Plays on the left wing. You've only got Gabriel and what's his name?
He'd walk in the Arsenal team.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Matteo.
Hi, Matteo. How you doing? One of our residents. Steven says, Matteo. "I only do it to wind you up on Monday." I know you do.
Okay. So, guys,
he's been good at it as well. I'm biting every time.
Yeah, bite every time. Man.
I know.
We're gonna fly through some plays now, guys. So what we need to do, first things first. This shouldn't take us long, really.
No.
Mr. B, go on.
Sell.
Talk MU.
Sell.
Big Phil.
Oh no. Sorry. Can I say that again? Give him away. Give him that.
Oh, yeah.
One day.
I'm gonna try and do Phil Jones's face. Phil. Something like that.
Oh, Brit.
Get out of here.
Yeah, in it. I'll wait for it. Talk MU, can you do one of your accent for me, please?
Which one?
Get out of here.
Oh yeah. Hey Jonesy, get out of here.
Thank you.
That's one program. Don't turn your phone off, Jonesy.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Big Phil, what did Big Phil say?
Big Phil just was saying, "Go.
All right.
See you later." No comment.
Yeah.
Okay, that was an easy one. Lindelof. Now let's talk about this guy. I'm not even going to say too much. Let's start off with Brit. Brit, sell or keep Lindelof?
I'm down for selling him.
That was
Look and
easy.
simple. The last bit of it, I saw enough. I saw enough. And he would sit there. We wanted him to take command when Harry was out, and he didn't do it. And he just sits there and wait and lets Harry do everything and won't step up. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm on day. That was brilliant, Britt. The defense
Brit back on
unit.
the show. Please. I cannot believe we came second this year with a partnership duo. All right, you can't have Batman without Robin. You can't have Maguire without Lindelof. That's what took us this far. People are undermining him, and just for some, all right, I agree what Britt said about when it was time to step up. When Harry was out, he should have stepped up better. I totally agree with that. But we do not sell him. We've got guys like Bailey and Tunzabi sitting there. And they're just wingmen. They're just like in the background, not even getting games. Because people at the club, they know what the best partnership is. It's in Lindelof and Maguire. Granted, he didn't step up, but he's damn sight better than flipping Bailey. So I would keep him, definitely, 100%. We've only got 4 proper defenders. Don't end up like Liverpool, where we sell all our defenders, and we get another big injury, and we're in big trouble.
Big Phil.
Yes, I'm liking this. I'm liking it.
Oh, Mr. B.
Sorry. I was muted. Can you ask why, please? I'm curious. Britt gave a little thing about a couple of games when Maguire's out, but can you ask Mr. Big Phil why, please?
Not physically enough, not commanding enough. Definitely, in my opinion, not a defender that will partner well with Harry Maguire. Our home record for the last 2 seasons, our reason for going a goal down most of the time was because of Victor Lindelof, right? Yeah. Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw, and Harry Maguire have been the strong points in our back four. Victor Lindelof, I'm sorry, has to go.
Okay, Mr. B. Thank you very much, Phil, for that.
I agree with Phil to a certain extent, but I wouldn't sell him. I don't think our squad is deep enough. So keep him as a squad defender so that the games where we need to rest our big players, i.e. the Coca-Cola Cup. I always call it Coca-Cola Cup. The Cup. You're not Cup. That one and the FA Cup, let him play in those sort of games. Obviously not against somebody who's physical like them first.
Like what? Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace.
Yeah, you want somebody who's got them little wispy forwards that might do him, because I just don't think Lindelof's got the capability to be a first choice defender at Man United. So keep as a squad player.
Talk MU.
Yeah, I said it in the last one. Get rid of it. You couldn't defend a bag of sweets at a nursery, mate. Honestly, he's fucking terrible. He's terrible. Honestly, he's shocking. He's not good enough. He's got, you know what? I know what Armando is saying, but at the end of the day, I mean, if you take it all, go back and look at all what we've done this season, all the games we've won and we drew and we lost, right? Looking at all the defensive partnerships that he was in, and then give him a score out of 10. I guarantee you, it ain't going to be no higher than a 6. And that ain't good enough. It's not good enough. If you're going to be a defensive, a defensive number 1 in a pair, number 2, number 1, whatever, you've got to be looking at 9s, 10s plus. It's as simple as that. So, come.
Okay. So, for me, on Monday, if you're going to sell Phil Jones, and sit there and trying to keep Lindelof, that's embarrassing. You need to keep Jones and sell Lindelof.
Sorry? What have you done with Solo? Where's Solo?
Hey, I'm trying my best over here. I'm controlling
Is he in the booth,
mine.
guys? Someone's going to move his car. What have you done with Solo, man?
Lindelof is terrible.
No. You guys were not saying this.
Excuse
me, guys. You weren't saying this mid-season when we were doing our shows.
I was.
You weren't saying it like this.
I was.
You haven't seen every show. Listen, let me explain something. We covered every single game this season. Most games, sorry.
Yeah.
Not once have I heard you come on the show and say, "Oh, that mistake by Lindelof," or this.
Okay,
Maybe once or twice, but
shall I
not
tell
often
you
it happens.
what's the one game I get Lindelof credit for? I gave him credit for one game for the whole season. I gave him man of the match for one game, and that was against AC Milan. That was the only game I gave him a high score. Apart from that, 5.5, 6 every single game.
What do you guys know, right? Because you always talk about partnerships. Everyone talks about Bruce and Pallister. Everyone talks about Stam and Johnson. Everyone talks about Rio and Vidic. You know, can't we talk about
communication? It's about what they do on the pitch
together. It's about
together,
positioning, communication.
Yes.
Having a relationship with your partner. Not like that, no homo, but have a relationship with your partner, that sort of thing. That's what it's about. And I think we've got a good balance there with Ting. Granted, one-on-one defending, he might not be the best. He might
lose all
a little bit, but I'd rather him than Bailey, and I've explained that all season.
What about
he might not win a track race against Bailey, but he can sure win a defensive partnership race with Maguire. That's a fact. And we came second in the league with a good defensive partnership, and you guys are there picking out little flaws. Where's the flaws? Right, when we come to Bailey, all right, one more thing. When we come to Bailey, I hope you've got the same flaws and you've got the same eyes and flaws when we're talking about Bailey in a minute.
But we're not doing Bailey because Bailey just signed a new deal. So
I did say, what did I say in the last one? And I said, I want to keep Bailey and get rid of Lindelof because I think Bailey.
I'm a mute myself. I've said
Okay, let's go to Williams. Okay, I haven't played that many games. I think altogether he only played 4 games this season. Let's go talk MU because I know you had a few things to say about him recently. So we'll start off with you first.
I think he started well. He shows promise, but for me, I think I wouldn't want to sell him, but I'd loan him out. I would put him to loan. But I think he's definitely got promise, definitely. So yeah, I wouldn't want to sell. Loan maybe, but not sell.
Okay, Mr. B.
Yeah, definitely not sell him. It's a shame he didn't get more games last season, but he got only 5, so we'll leave that. He needs to go out on loan because I actually think that United are probably looking for another right back as a cover right back, and if they thought that Brandon Jones would have been the guy, then they wouldn't be looking. There's too much talk, so get rid of it. I mean, I'm on the TV. I'm watching your face. Oh no.
Williams. Williams Jones.
Williams. I always call him. You know what? He always does it. I don't know why I call him. I always call him Brandon Jones.
He always does.
I don't know where that comes from.
He always does.
Sorry, loan Brandon Williams.
Loan. Okay, Big Phil.
Until we get a backup for Wan-Bissaka, I'm going to say keep. But if we do get like a solid right back, so I mean we're being linked with Kieran Trippier. If Ole Gunnar Solskjaer decides to have Dalot stay at the club, if Dalot wants to stay, then I would definitely do the loan.
Get rid of that waste man. I know he's not even in this conversation.
Dalot's not good enough for United. No way.
He's crap.
He's no good. No good.
On Monday?
I would keep with I agree with what Big Phil just said. I think we should keep Brandon Williams, only on one exception. We do need a right back. Wan-Bissaka's played every single game, but Wan-Bissaka's like that, and Williams is down there. We need someone closer to him. So I would bring Dalot in strictly on the fact that they come in the top 4 in the Italian league, and he's played a majority of games. All right, and he can play on both sides, and he's got a good delivery. He's a very good player. We didn't buy him for nothing. We bought him for good reason because he can play.
Defend.
Well, I think whereas Wan-Bissaka can't go forward, he can go forward. He might not be the best defender, but hopefully he's learned a lot about defending, playing in Serie A, and positioning and all that kind of thing. So hopefully he's come back a better player. But I will give him the opportunity because I still think it'd be a waste to sell Dalot. So I'd keep Brandon Williams and I'd keep Dalot as well, just for that balance. Because like I said, Wan-Bissaka's there, Brandon Williams about there. That's a big big replacement. Say we got like 3 months out with Wan-Bissaka. I would rather have Dalot who's back there. You know what I'm saying?
When do we fit these players in though? Because we cannot, like, pre-season for me, like I said, is the time for Ole to sort of rotate, get the players in and say, in other words, look, this is your chance now to solidify yourself on the bench for those regular sort of rotations, but you can't rotate too much because of the other teams who have got, like Klopp did with his Liverpool team, and to a certain extent, Man City and other teams, they keep that that core until it comes a time where they're forced to make changes. We're just going to end up in going in a circle, aren't we? If we keep these players on but don't give them enough game time, they're never going to improve. They're never going to be. So if you get a chance to sort of move them on and then bring in somebody with a bit more sort of proven ability, shall we say, then I would definitely go for that option.
Can I respond?
Yeah.
I was going to say, go on, you got to give you 30 seconds because I got to go to Brett because we're running out of time.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you talk about squad rotation, but we don't squad rotate. Van der Beek would tell you that. Ask him now.
Yeah.
So if you bring in a player who's closer in talent to Wan-Bissaka, like we did last year with Telles, they're probably not going to get in games based on how we don't rotate and manage our squad well at the moment. That's why I think we've got an issue with that, which we will talk about on Monday night. Tune in.
Brett, finally, we reach you. Sell or keep?
Williams
or loan?
It'll be keep with the loan. I want to bring in a better right back, and it's not Dallo. It's just not. If it was, they would be knocking down our door. Hey, we want Dallo. Can we buy Dallo from you? But they're not. They're shipping him back to United. Wonder why.
Yeah. That's what you call a hustle. That's what you call a hustle. They're going to be like, oh, God, we want Dallo. Because we'd be like, oh, yeah, how much,
Right.
So they say, no good.
So they're going to wait till deadline day and be like, oh, hey, I forgot to mention we're interested in buying Dallo. Come on, Andy. No, they would have an interest. You would hear something. There's nothing. So bringing him right back, do something. We'll find somewhere to Dallo to sell him. He won't like where he's going to end up going, but that's what we have to do. We need closer to Aaron than Dallo, and we need a right back that is furthest away from Trent Alexander-Arnold as we can get. I want my defenders to defend.
Okay, so I'm going to make it very easy and very simple here. I'm going to go loan, just loan him. I'm not going to get into it. He didn't have much game time or anything like that. We keep him, we loan him, and then give him a season out. Probably preferable Newcastle. Keep him in the Premier League no matter what happened. And let him have that physical challenge around and see where he comes back with the following season.
Well, that's what you want to do is, sorry to cut in there, mate, but you want to send him to a team that are going to actually sit back, a defensive team, so he can be tested because, they're going to get just people like trying to break the low block. Then that'd be good for him to learn his trade better.
Okay, so let's go through a few comments quickly. On Monday, I think this is we've seen this one already, haven't we? Oh, yeah, this is on Monday.
So Rich Sports says, just say Kane is world class if you want to wind him up.
That's for me. I mean, that's for both of us on Monday.
Rich Sports says, talking about Lindelof triggered a lot of people last night. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Does upset some people, yeah. Matteo says Lindelof is not our worst defender. Thank you. Centre back, sorry. Phil Joe, all right.
You fell for that one, mate.
God, damn. Anthony, he says, been chatting to my mates at work today. They're Man United fans, and they reckon Harry Kane will be there next season. What are your thoughts on this?
No, too much money.
Go back to Wednesday. Watch the video from Wednesday.
Steven says, but if you get rid of the freezer Lindelof, who's gonna partner the fridge Maguire? He laughed his own jokes. That look on everyone's face when he said keep Jones and Sir Lindelof. Yeah, crazy. It's the picture. Don't bother. Ethan, hi Ethan, everyone.
Hello, Ethan. Hello.
One always louder than the other. Centre backs. Was that understand?
Yeah, centre backs. Yeah.
Matteo says, I sort of agree with Solo, not about shipping Lindelof off, but that he gets carried a bit in most games. He's never the standout character of the centre backs. Yeah, that's true. Good point.
Thank you, Matteo. Someone agree with me.
Yeah, it's true.
I paid him.
Matteo also says, don't sell Brandon. He needs a loan spell as a right back. Yeah. Send him to Crystal Palace. Since we stole AWB. Who's AWB? he can't play left back when he's super right-footed. Yeah, it's a good point.
Right.
And we can't. You can have Bellerin, says Arsenal fan Anthony.
Yeah, no,
We
you're
know
right.
what it makes. Ethan says centre back who can play right back. O'Shea and Berg like.
You know what, guys? I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, this show we will have a part 2 in it because we're not going to get through all the players, and there are some big talking points. And the biggest talking points we're going to be talking about right now is going to be this man here.
Oh, that's easy.
So let's start with Mr. B. Talk to me, please. Talk to me. Tell me.
So,
you know what?
by far the worst first choice midfielder in the whole Premiership. The other day, I saw a statement of him saying he was happy with his season, and I'm thinking, okay, he needs to be drug tested. Okay. Let's look at Fred's strengths. Yeah,
Running.
I'm the only one who's going to want to keep Fred here, innit? Jesus. Oh,
now his weaknesses: he can't pass. He's got no vision. He gets pushed off the ball. He's always chasing, which means he's never in the right position. Fred is so poor. He is so poor. We finished second, carrying. We played most games with 10 men. Really. You know, Fred had one half decent game in the Euro where we gave him a 7. He had an assist to whoever he did, Rashford.
Marcus Rashford.
That was a world-class assist, by the way.
Yeah.
Just putting out there.
You had your cum all over your hair on that show. You were so happy with Fred's performance. So I am not having Fred as a first choice Manchester United player. Sell Fred.
Oh, talk MU. Sell Fred, keep Fred, loan Fred. What do you want to do, Fred?
Fred, right. I think, yeah, it's just, I agree with what Mr. B's just said. It's just not good enough. We can't have we're not just wanting a pair of legs to run around. You know, we need more than that. We need more than that. So if we're going to be serious, right, about challenging consistently, not just like a one-off. I said this before. We're not looking at this as going into next season. It's just about next season. No. This is about longevity. You need to be challenging it every season now. Once we get the thing going with Ollie, and if he changes the coaching staff, we'll talk about that later. Then we need to be, in that sort of mindset. And Fred's just not built for us, I'm afraid.
Britt.
Sell, man. No reason for him. Sell him. Even though I went with the still sell Victor, a reason why he did look as bad as he did, in my opinion, is because of the shortcomings at midfield and with Fred. So that is a defense for Lindelof a little bit. I'm not changing my stance on Lindelof, but I will defend him with Fred sitting right there in front of him.
On Monday.
Sell him. Thank you.
I love it how you come to everyone. Sell him. Not even a comment, just sell him. Big Phil.
No, let's be real. The reason we're going in to the market for central mids is because Fred and Scott aren't a good partnership. But hear me out. I'm thinking squad depth, right? The reason why Liverpool and Man City were challenging for the titles is because they had squad depth, right? Fred is not good enough to be starting for Manchester United. So I am going to say bench him, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay.
But if we bench him, if we do that, and you can't, I mean, I'm not saying, Phil, we do need that depth and the strength, but he hasn't got the strength. He's got the depth, but he hasn't got the strength. If we need him to come on in and see a game that we've got to win, and he's just doing he's like running around and stuff and whatever he does, and we're like, shit, we need more than that.
I'm gonna point out one thing, right? And I know you guys watch football, but in all of the Manchester derbies, Fred has been one of our top players, and I'll leave it at that.
I'll just unmute myself. I cannot continue to go in silence.
Go and search it. Go and search it. Go and watch it.
So I'm going to sit there and say, Mr. B, I'm coming to you. This ain't studs up. Oh, I'm going to come to you first. You said to keep Lindelof and play him in the Mickey Mouse Cups. Well, not Mickey Mouse Cup, because FA Cup to me is a cup. But if we're going to sit there and keep Lindelof and play him in the League Cup, why can't we keep Fred and play him in those cups as well? I'm going to agree with Big Phil here. I'm going to say keep him, because again, people sit there and people absolutely take the mickey out of players like Origi and stuff like that. But when they're playing the smaller games, these guys make impacts, and they're squad players.
Sorry.
He's not good enough for the first team.
League final. Origi scored in the Champions League final, so it's not small. Fred, I'm sorry, man.
But you got. It's about squad depth. If you look at Man United bench throughout the season, the squad depth's not there.
Exactly.
It's not good
enough, though. He's not good enough.
No. He's not good enough. But until the owners take the money out their own pocket and invest in the club, but you bring in the youth. Yeah,
but you bring in. Thank you. We've got Zidane, we've got Hannibal sitting in the youth, and someone's got their number and big wage and £52 million player. We can't listen. We got no sentiment here for people like that. He's got to go. He's been there long enough so all of us can say he's not good enough for the first team.
Yes,
by 50, and you're paying 50 million for a player that's not good enough for the first team. Come on now.
Okay, so let's move on to Phil Jones. Mr. B, I'm coming back to you with this one.
Phil Jones or Dan?
Not Phil Jones, Dan James. Sorry, Dan James. Oh God, I'm doing it now. I'm going to come to Mr. B with this one because I love Mr. B. What do you call him?
The Welsh Flash.
There you go. So we start.
We
started with you.
It may well, but I would keep him. Just because there's those certain games where you want to rest everybody, and you're going to have nobody left, and you don't mind losing, so you can play him, Lindelof, and Fred.
Oh, you agree with keeping? Oh, wow. That's okay. Let's go to Torquemue before he changes his mind. Quick one, Torquemue. Go.
And James, I don't know. It's a difficult. I can't remember what I said last time, but it's such an indecisive one for me because I do see things in him. That cross he did for Elanga's goal was outstanding, but I don't know if he's. I think I would say loan. I'd say loan him.
Yep. Britt.
Sell him.
Yeah.
Sell him. I don't know how if you can loan him, great, whatever. But
we could loan him all day.
I don't want to pay any of his wages.
It's not going to improve.
This has to be 100% wages. You can have him. He can play for you. He still have his rights, but you're paying everything for him. Sure, yeah, I'll let him go then. But no, we tried. You put in a good effort, son. You did. The stage is too big. I'm sorry, but good luck in your future endeavor.
Okay, on Monday.
Yeah, well done, Britt. Well said. I mean, when you got players like all these Shola, guy who scored the header from his left foot across the other day, you're blocking people out, and I don't think it's fair to block people out because they must be thinking this guy's crap, in training. It's not good enough. Guys, just let them go and bring these youngsters through. Alex Ferguson let go of Hughes, Kanchelskis and Imps in one season, Why? To bring the youngsters through. So let's do the same.
Okay, Big Phil.
Yeah, I think we have enough cover at left wing and right wing. I actually have more faith in Elanga and Amad Diallo as our bench versus Dan James, right? Dan James could not even finish a sentence, right? So I'm going to just say, you know what? Just sell him.
Okay. I'm going to agree with Big Phil there. Get about 20 million for him and just sell him. Get rid of him. I don't need to go into 25 for him. 25, right then.
Well, we'll make 10 on. We'll make 10 on him.
Make a 5 on. Make 5 million on. Make 2 million on him. Sell him.
To be honest, in the Euros, he's going to look good. People say,
there you go.
And we can get more money for him.
Everyone looks good. Yeah, we get more money for him. That's good. We like that. So, I'm going to go to Fred's partner. We just make these one because I think these one we know easy. Go on.
Yeah, it's too easy. I'll go first. We keep him. Yeah.
Yep.
I second that.
Yep. Torquemue.
Yeah, we got to keep him.
Mr. B. Oh wow! All right.
He is not the issue. Yeah, we know what we
Yeah.
call them, and I'm not going to call them that. He is not the issue. So I would keep McTominay.
Okay.
Good job, Mr. B.
Big Phil.
Yeah, keep him on. He's not one of our top goal scorers, but he does chip in with goals every now and then. So I would keep him.
But
Yep.
you know, the thing with McTominay is that we don't, whether everybody knows or not, but he was as a youth
striker.
player, he was a striker. He's a striker, yeah. So, you know, he's when he like them goals he scored against Leeds, man. Whew.
Yeah,
baby.
outside against City as well.
I'm gonna say keep him. He reminds me a little bit of Darren Fletcher, so he can only get better, can't he?
What? Because he's Scottish.
He's Scottish. He's got that Scottish in him, and he's basically
Racist.
He's Scottish, but not only Scottish, but like Darren Fletcher, like Gary Neville, like Phil Neville, they knew they weren't the most talented footballer, but what they did was sheer heart and desire. So for me, that's what he shows on a football pitch. He may not be the best player, but that's what he shows his character. So I'm keeping him. Okay, guys, you know what? We're going to read some comment out, and the show is so good, I want to go to a part 2. I don't want us to run over. We are going to go part 2. Sorry, guys.
Beautiful. We're not going to do Bruno real quick.
Pardon?
No, I'm kidding. I said we're not going to do Bruno real quick.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I think we should also do sell or keep. Sell or keep for the guys on the panel. and
Hey.
Stephen, if you're listening,
He was
I'll say sell him. Don't bring him back.
Yeah. Steven's here as well. He's got a few comments coming as well.
Oh, I knew it. That's what I said. Sell him. Sell Stephen. We don't need people like that coming in joking on our show.
Okay, so let's go.
So Anthony Herbert says, just want to say, good stream, lads. Talk MU and Monday said, check out the stream. Got to say, it's good. Wow. See the promo. We're promoting. We're plugging the show. We're out there plugging the show for you guys. You know. Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you.
See you later. Stephen says, I know people that back Fred the whole time. Talk MU. Fred at Man United is the quote, and cue the accent. It's not. It's a nonsense. It's nonsense. I want to put him on a coach. That's clip easy show.
Oh, good. Rich Sports.
I couldn't do the accent. Sorry, but you should have read that one. Talk of you. Rich Sports says, same Matteo. Don't think he's good enough. Who are they referring to?
I think it was Fred. I think it might be Fred.
Rich Stephen says, I think he could do a good job at Arsenal. Stephen, regarding to Matt Martial.
Martial.
Was that Martial?
Yep.
Ethan, hello Ethan. He says,
Ethan.
yeah, carry on from O'Shea and Berg is the tradition United have. These players who can cover both positions. I think we need specialists. Loan for whom?
I think that's James.
Or James.
Stephen says Dan James runs faster than last season's F1 Ferrari. And runs faster than F1's Mazzy Spin in his house. God, that's good. Rich says hi, Ethan. Stephen says sell him. You can buy William off us.
Keep William.
Rich Sports says no. We'll swap Jones for him. Hello, Rich Sports, says Ethan. Stephen says yeah. Sell Amondi. Bring me on for the laughs.
Oh dear.
Get talked in the accent. Yeah. Could we go back and read that? What does he say? I didn't quite get that. Yeah. We read this one.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's the last comment.
Okay. Thanks for the comments, guys.
Thanks for the comments, guys.
Thank you. Beautiful
guys,
people.
This has absolutely been amazing, but I don't want to run over time. I just honestly believe the other players I've got, there's going to be a couple of heads turned when I talk about these players, and people are going to say, really? Have you really put these players in? But yes, I did. I went there. So guys, if you're watching, please like, share, hit that subscribe button. And we're going to talk today, and let's go to Britt. Britt, where can we find you these days?
You can find me here at the Man United Agenda every time I can.
Welcome.
S Feedly TV. Every time I can do something, I hop on over there, do stuff with him. Every once in a while, I've been on Rich Sport a few times. Always in the chat there though too. And then Brit1502 on any social media. If I have it, that's my handle.
Thank you. And it's a pleasure having you on the United Agenda going forward.
Yes.
On Monday, where can we find you? We find you everywhere now, isn't it?
You can always find me stuck to this sofa here. I'm always in this position, or I'm at work, or you can find me down the pub. I'm here at the Man United Agenda. It's the best show on social media for football with the best panel. You better recognise. Sorry, Rich Sports. Sorry, Football United TV, but we are the best. I'm also on Instagram. You can find me on Zacchaeus Forbes on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, Yabba Forbes. And I know Anthony found me the other day, so big up Anthony. And on Twitter, I'm Omondi Juma16. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and press the subscribe button, please.
Thank you.
And like.
Okay, Big Phil.
Well, you can find me taking Victor Lindelof to the airport for one, right? On social media, One United _ Barbados. You can always find me on the Man United Agenda, one of the best podcasts to discuss not only Man United but football as well. And then on Facebook, you can find me as an admin for the Barbados Manchester United Supporters Club.
Thank you, Big Phil, and welcome. Mr. B, give us your one line.
I'm here, man. You find me here every Monday. Studs up, kicking the Monday's ass as usual. Putting these other imitation moaners to the sword, man. Now, I'm here on United Agenda, Mr. B Online. I'm also on Twitter, Mr. B Online as well. So you want to throw me some abuse, I'm always there to
talk of you.
You'd find me getting off the course and throwing punches. Let me throwing punches at Fred. Let me throwing punches. It's a nonsense.
Brilliant.
Right, you'll find me on SFB TV, Football United TV, the Man United Agenda, Rich Sports. Go and check them all out. Fantastic channels. Go and support them.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And these guys have been fantastic support as well. Rich Sports, Steven's show as well, Football United as well. Absolutely nothing but respect. Charles as well with his Man United, Man City.
Charlie, Charlie Chips.
Man
Charlie,
City,
took out Daly.
Yeah, Man City though, it upsets me.
That's another story though, isn't it?
It upsets me. And you can find
he's gone camping.
Yeah,
right.
Bless him. You can find me on the Man United Agenda, part of FTB Sports, and also you can find me on Instagram at Solo. Well, it's not Solo United 7 anymore. It is Man United Agenda. You can find me on Facebook professional page Man United Agenda, TikTok Man United Agenda, YouTube. Sorry, I said YouTube already. Twitter Man United Agenda, and Solo United. You can find me everywhere. And then these last few comments.
So Stephen saying to Phil, you can take Arteta with you, please. And Melina saying, big up the like, hit up the likes. Yeah,
thank you, guys.
Yes,
and then Stephen, guys, if you're out there, please hit the like, share, subscribe button. Help us hit this 150 mark on YouTube, and give us some support, guys. We're a brand new YouTube channel, and we're only here to basically give you the knowledge, what we understand about football, and this is all what we do because we love the game. I love this game.
Yeah. Did you see his Liam Gallagher one? It's brilliant.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
Just quickly, can you just for my diary and for everyone out there, when will we be back on?
So, to begin with, we will be back on Studs Up on Monday night to discuss the coaching and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And if I'm right to say, Talk MU, we have Renee on as a special guest.
Yes, Renee.
Yes, Renee will be on. And on Wednesday night, we will be doing what were we doing Wednesday night? Wednesday night, Euros. Yeah, we're going to do the Euros on Wednesday night. And also then on Friday, we'll be back here again for round 2.
Nice. Renee, is that the one who swears more than me, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Get the beat button ready.
Yeah, I like that.
So
Oh, Chris, big up Chris Paul
big
as
up
well.
Chris.
Yeah,
Chris.
Chris.
Chris
Oh,
says,
thank you.
why would anyone sell Marshall? He scored 70 goals with no penalties last season.
Tune
He
in
deserves
next week.
a chance.
You didn't say
Yeah,
anything.
tune in next week.
Right,
And we'll
next
ask
week.
that
Tune
question
in
for
next
you.
week. Tune in next week, guys. Guys,
I'd be trying
thanks.
punches.
Guys, thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, subscribe. We are the Man United Agenda, and we're out for the night, guys. So have a lovely evening. Oh, quality.